In fact, I do want to talk about that journey. For me, I'm a big fan of Xapo because when I think of Bitcoin, I think of Xapo as almost part of the furniture these days. And there's one interesting question. So you're a Bitcoiner, but as you've mentioned, Xapo is a Bitcoiner. And I think for those who don't know, Xapo was formed, I believe, in 2013. So very,
That's right.
very early on into Bitcoin's life, really, before it had caught much steam. And since 2013, right, there have been myriad altcoin rallies. We've seen at least two very strong alt seasons, and that could have drawn Xapo into other assets and likely considerable profit. Why stick to Bitcoin?
We stuck to Bitcoin, and we stuck to this idea of democratizing financial services, democratizing Bitcoin. This idea that Bitcoin is money, that it could be a store of value, a transmitter of value, and we wanted to create essentially a bank that did for Bitcoin the same things that you could do with your fiat every day. You know, keep it safe, transact with it, make payments with it, use it with a card, earn yield, borrow against it. So from day one, it was this idea that we were going to be uh, a bank for Bitcoin. For that, we needed to be regulated, we needed to have capital, and the idea was that we needed to create trust in the brand. But we were going to create a bank for Bitcoin and for Bitcoiners. And frankly, the idea of offering 200 different pairs to allow people to trade is not something that we were particularly into. That's almost akin to a casino. You've got all these different pairs of different coins, and it wasn't something that was motivating enough. For us, what was really motivating is the inherent proposition of Bitcoin itself. The fact that it's sovereign, the fact that it's finite, the fact that it's secure. Intellectually, that's something that we could get our heads around. We didn't want to offer other coins to people that intellectually we just couldn't justify why you would invest in them. They were great technology, but well, we've already got Bitcoin. Why invest in anything else?